might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land.
My name is Aloki. I'm Carlo221 on Twitch from Philadelphia. This is a new experience for me, competing in this type of event. I think I match up really good against them. If I'm composed, it will just lead me to play better and just make better decisions throughout the game.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So look at the starters for the Wizards. Kispert is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then Dewan Wright. And it's Gafford in at the center. And for the Grizzlies, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Kennard is out there with John Morant. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And they'll keep possession. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies with possession. Kennard with the ball. Morant outside to the inside. Good.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
Now here's Wright. Beal gets a wide open look. Money from the wing.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's Brooks on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now Morant out to Brooks. Kennard for 3. Kept alive. Here's Adams. Misses the baby hook.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Right side. Off target from 3-point range. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin's help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Kispert kicks to Beal. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebound, Washington. Right, looking around. Right side, Beal. To the middle. Takes a three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 5. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Kennard, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
No good on that one. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Diaz checked in for Washington. Monte Morris comes in for DeLon Wright.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Morris against Morant. Down low, Adams. Misses from short range.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good, Beal. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
The pass to Adams. Washington with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Over Kispert. Here's Adams. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Kispert, and Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And finished up by Morant.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Gafford. Here's Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Throw good, Beal. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Grizzlies foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brooks, the pass to Tillman. The 3 from Morant. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards leading by 5. He kicks to Beal. To the left side wing. Inside. Avdia gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morant against Moore. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And a look at the Mobile One drive, driving right into your living room.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Morant with another miss. Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Goodwin's checked in for Washington. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Beal against Brooks. Here's Beal. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Gafford's got his second bucket of the night.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Your Grizzlies youth
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And so it's Memphis with it. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Morant is out there with Jones, and it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Adams trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. And Adams kicks to Morant. The shot misses, and it's Washington the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Here's Kuzma. Another one falls for Washington.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real crunch matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kisper's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Monte Morris subbed in for Goodwin. Pass to Wright, the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Wizards leading by 9. And Gafford throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The three from Morant. The offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has got his first basket of the night. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Kuzma outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Morris finds Wright. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morris with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Brooks outside. Kicks it out to Jones. 5 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the way. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Here's Wright. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Washington calls timeout.
All the players in the building get a free t-shirt. Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
ends up going with the new group.
Grizzlies Bucks Youth Dance Team. What a song.
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Nunn.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Brandon Clark. First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Wizards, Kendrick Nunn.
And that free throw good from Nunn. And so Nunn nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. None. And again, Washington, no good. Grizzlies have gone just 33% for the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Conchar. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Williams against Nunn. Over Williams. Gafford kicks to Avdia. Second chance shot. Pass to Nunn. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gafford's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant against Nunn. Here's Adams, and the layup falls. Adams has got 6 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Buries it down low. 14 points for John Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
They double team Beal. And the pass to Kispert. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Brooks. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Kispert wide open. He fires, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Kispert with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Wizards making a switch here. Goodwin's checked in.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now here's Goodwin. Guarded by Morant. No problems knocking that one down. Nunn's got 5 points now in the quarter. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
There's Beal with the three. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Wizards. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first half for you. Look, we know you come from a football-playing family. It looked like you wanted to establish control in a football-type way in the first half.
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thanks for your time. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a 6-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Avdia out there with Kispert. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Daniel Gaffney. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avdia.
Kyle Kuzma.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Passes to Beal. Kicks it to Kispert. 6 to shoot. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Corey Kispert. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
For your Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman. Santi Aldama.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Not as good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kennard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Jones over to help. The open shot by Kispert. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Kispert's got 11 points.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Kennard. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Kuzma. Aldama passes to Kennard. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
The kick out to Wright. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Monte Morris is checked in for Washington. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Tillman. Good work there as it goes. Tillman's got his first points of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wizards leading by 8. The pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tillman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Brooks on the double team. And the wide open shot for Morris. Sinks the triple. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Morant passes to Tillman. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Gafford. With the teardrop. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And they pick up 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Wizards leading by 13 from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Teams making some changes here.
To your very own Grizzlies Youth Team.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Passes it to Adams. Shoots over Gafford. That one rolling around and wins out. For Washington, they've gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Morris, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To halt the run, and Morant will weigh it in. Morant's got 18 points.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Morris inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
Aviaz checked in for Washington.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. He knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Goodwin's checked in for Monte Morris.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
Here's Conchar. Here's Kennard. Rebounded by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant looking around. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. Nunn wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Nunn's got 11 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Ja Morant. Then for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Wright. Goodwin with it, working on Jones. That one goes in. And the Wizards lead by 19.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Kennard against Nunn. Back to Clark. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. .24 seconds left in the third. Tries it from 9. Another one falls for Washington.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Clark kicks to Jones. And here's Kennard to stop the run. Offline. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Luke Kennard out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Jackson. And it's Conchar into the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Gafford passes to Beal. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wizards leading by 21. And now they decide to foul intentionally.